Indian education is broken. I'm sorry to say this, but even the Supreme Court couldn't get justice for NEET students. Highly reputed exams like UPSC are being wasted in the name of reservation. Whether or not the children's dreams are fulfilled in quota, but their lives do end there. If there is a business in the world where the customer is blamed for the product flop, then that is education. And two things are missing from the Indian education system: education and system. Ever wondered, even after having the highest number of engineers in the world, why we didn't win even one Nobel Prize after independence? The worst part is this, that our ministers know this and hence their kids get educated abroad. But even after having power in their hands, they don't bring a change in our education. Why do our exams focus more on rote learning? Why are our kids trained to become robots? Why does our education system destroy our creativity? The whole life, our school, our college asks us questions. Let's ask the opposite question today. I have 5 questions for our education system. If you agree with these questions, then please share this video with your school friends. Do share it with your parents. Maybe they will be able to understand this problem. First question. Why is there a compulsion for English? There are 22 official languages in our country, and countless unofficial languages too. But how many of you took education in your mother tongue? Okay, let me rephrase that question. How many of you had the option to take education in your mother tongue? My objection is not with English as a language. My objection is with English as a language of instruction. Let me tell you my story. I took education in Marathi medium, and I'm glad, otherwise I wouldn't be able to read Marathi. I know so many of my friends who can't read their own mother tongue. Today, 25% of the youth of the country are like this. Think about it. Today, so much literature is available only in the local language. If I had gone to English medium, I wouldn't have been able to read so much literature. But there was also a big drawback of going to the vernacular medium. After 10th standard, I was shocked by the culture. Because no matter what the school education is, college education would be in English only. I understand. English is a world language, but my mother tongue is my natural language. In Japan, science is taught in Japanese. In China, it is taught in Mandarin. In Russia, it is taught in Russian, but their scientists don't lag behind. So, are we putting an unnecessary burden on children by imposing English compulsion? Second question. Why is cheating so common? Watch this video. Here, during the LLB exam, the students are cheating in front of their teacher. They are writing the exam with a guide. Will these students become lawyers of tomorrow? Will these students bring justice to the people? What kind of lawyers will these people become? Good lawyers who bring justice, or such lawyers who free the monsters from jail? People adopt creative ways to cheat. A brother rented a fake police uniform to help his sister cheat and passed answer sheets to his sister. You must know that during important exams, there is a police in the exam center so that they can stop cheating. But in this incident, wearing a police uniform, that brother helped his sister cheat. States like Haryana are at a different level, where parents themselves help their children by climbing such walls. Every year during exam season, some or the other paper gets leaked. Some or the other cheating happens. And this is a systemic problem. Not just 1 or 2 students cheating. The entire system is full of cheaters. And what can we do to stop this cheating? We have examples from China's Gaokao system. Gaokao is considered the toughest exam in the world. This exam is tougher than GE and UPSC exams, whose papers are protected by the armed police. Their papers are printed in maximum security in the jail so that the papers don't leak. These test papers are transported in armored vans like gold because China knows that if people cheat in an exam and move forward, then the entire country will be at a loss. So doesn't India understand this? Third question. Research says that students can be of 4 different types of learners: visual, auditory, reading writing, and kinesthetic. This model is called the VARK model. Visual learners are those who can understand data by looking at graphs. Auditory learners are those who can process information better by listening to it. Reading and writing learners read and write things again and again. And kinesthetic learners learn from physical activity like solving a puzzle, etc. Finland's education system is considered the best education system in the world. Here, the teacher has complete freedom to decide which system is right for which student. Teachers can give personal attention to the student, and that's why students grow. This could be one reason why Finland is considered the happiest country in the world. But in India, from first standard to college, there is only one type of learning: read, write, and memorize. Einstein said, "Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." This is what is happening in India today. A backbencher considers himself a failure all his life. Not because he's not smart, but because he's different. Our education system teaches us how to become same to same for 15 years of our life. And this is the first question in the job interview. What is special about you? How are you different? Whatever was special, we finished it by education. Why the pressure to become same for all students? Mr. Sandeep Maheshwari says that our education system teaches us what to think, not how to think. And this is the problem. Fourth question, why do Indians leave their country? If people want to study abroad, what is the problem? This is their personal decision, right? Of course, everyone should think for themselves what is right for them, and should do what is right for their future with the responsibility of their life. There is no doubt in this. But there is no doubt that for capable Indian students, not having any option in India is a failure of our Indian education system. Let me tell you some numbers. Every year, 750,000 people leave India for higher studies. And it is expensive to take education abroad, so they invest at least 50 lakh rupees. The sad part is that the students who go abroad don't just leave with the intention of studying, they leave with the intention of settling. Whoever gets the opportunity to stay there never wants to come back. This is the victory of that individual, but it is the defeat of our country. The biggest dream of an Indian student is to leave India. Do something to remove that Indian tag from Indian student and put the tag of international student. It is not easy to go to another country and start from zero there, my friend. There is a mother at home to cook food. There is an elder brother to talk to. There is a father to protect us. Who is outside? Still, Indian students will go to Australia and push shopping carts. They will go to America and work at McDonald's. They will go to Canada and drive a taxi. They find all these things better than studying in India. This is a shame for our entire system. Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella are the CEOs of Google and Microsoft. Is this really a matter of pride? We couldn't be proud of the ability of the people who had the ability. Instead of opening Google here, it was better for them to become a highly paid employee of Google there. You see, both coal and diamond are carbon from the inside, but the diamond is polished. Only then the value of the diamond is visible to the world. There are so many diamonds in our country that ruin their lives in search of the right jeweler. The country where the biggest achievement of the youth is to leave the country. How will such a country move forward? Fifth and last question. Competition that kills. In India, 1 out of 3 children say that they feel pressure while studying. The 2020 data says that every 42 minutes, a student kills himself. More than 11,300 children said in the same year that they quit. A few days ago, I read a very depressing news that a 10th standard girl in Rajasthan killed herself. She wrote a letter to her parents and said, "I'm sorry, I can't get 90% marks. I give up, I quit." The pressure of the exam can take lives because even getting 99% marks is not a guarantee that you will get your favorite college. No matter how hard you try, reservation is a problem. Actually, wrong reservation is a problem. You must have seen the Kota Factory series. So you must know that the Kota city of Rajasthan is famous for exam preparation. Here, suicide cases are so common that the Rajasthan police have also made a special helpline. Every day, they get more than 10 calls. And this one step has saved the lives of many students. I have a question for the parents of such students. Is admission in IIT more important than your child's life? In 2012, there was a debate in the parliament that there should be counselors in high-pressure institutes who look at the problems of students so that there is not too much pressure on the students. But today, more than 10 years have passed. The debate is still the same, and the action is missing. Doesn't the country care about the students of the country? Okay, what can we do? We talk about solutions at the end of every video, because this country is ours, and we have to find solutions to the problems of this country so that we can move forward. Solution number 1. Force all the ministers to teach their children in government schools. Complete your graduation and post-graduation from India. And that too by getting general category marks. And don't give them any quota. Let them take education in the same area from where they have got elected. See, the conditions of the schools will definitely improve. Solution number 2. Talk to the students. I have often seen that if a child is in 10th or 12th, then distant relatives always come home and talk about studies. How is your study going on, son? How many syllabuses have been completed? The revision has not even started yet. How many hours do you study in a day? How many marks will you get in prelims? All these questions are useless because they don't help the students. But the pressure definitely increases. If you are also a relative, then stop for a while and think before asking a question. And if your brother or sister is going to give a challenging exam, then just make a good environment for him, where he can grow and give his best. At least if a student is under pressure, then remind him that an exam is not the end, but it is the start. You have to become a support system for him. You have to become Jeetu Bhaiya for him. Because people who go to good colleges can also fail in life. And people who don't go to college can also become Dhirubhai Ambani. Solution number 3. Respect the teachers. In the beginning, I said education is FKID, and the biggest reason for that is that we don't respect teachers. If someone becomes a teacher, then people think that he couldn't do anything in life. That's why he's teaching children today. In a society where teachers are considered failures, how will those teachers make successful students? Videos of pranking teachers on YouTube were going viral during COVID. Students were teasing their teachers behind the Zoom screen. Of course, we are all devils. I have also done many such pranks in my childhood that I feel ashamed of today. In Japan, China, Finland, Switzerland, they consider teaching to be a highly reputable profession. And the result of this is seen on their economy. It is seen on the future of their country. Because teachers are the creators of tomorrow, and everyone in our Gurukul system knew this. That's why you must not have heard any such story that a child in Gurukul killed himself. Good education is our tradition. And if we want to improve the Indian education system, then everyone has to start. Education is not just in school or college. Real education is also at home. I know that we can't sit here and change the whole system, but at least we can definitely change the environment of our home. I hope that after watching this video, some students' pressure is reduced. Someone should feel that their problems are not just their problems. A parent should watch this video with their child and make him understand that no mark sheet defines your worth. I hope that tomorrow, good options are available for post-graduation in India. Because if we can improve the Indian education system, then we can also avoid many future problems in India. If you agree with my point, then please share this video with more people. Tag the MPs and MLAs of your area in this video. Because improving education is not a magic wand that someone decided and the whole system changed. Your participation is also very important in this. Because what difference does it make if only one does it? But it makes a lot of difference if one by one many do it. And there is only one difference in these two lines, and that's the reason why it makes a difference. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you liked this video, then press the like button. To watch more such videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Sugar is the most dangerous drug in the world. To know more, watch this video. Do you know that today's chocolate companies are fooling you? To know more, watch this video. Thank you so much for watching because your support makes a difference to us.